Hi there, Emily. It's Marcy here with your video. So I am just going to, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm going to go over a couple of things that, of course, business owners don't know about, but that can help explain why why one site will be placed above another and things that you might be interested in looking at so that you can be further up in the rankings. So what I did was just put chiropractors in the search bar. And Google will always lay out their page, their front page is the same. Paid ads will be up here. I notice you guys aren't bothering with that, which I don't blame you. And then the middle section here, and this is a great place to get yourself up into. And you guys actually aren't too far down the list, which is nice. But to be up in these top three is pretty prime real estate as far as the internet goes. Statistics show that probably about 40–50% of the clicks are going to these ones here, and of course they're free clicks. And then down here is what's called the organic listing. So the organic listing is just that this guy, here's the top, because this is just, catalog type Yelp and whatever. So the first real business here is Spokane, Chiropractor Spokane. And I kind of did I've got him up here so that we can do a comparison of what's going on behind the scenes to help you to understand how it is that he's sitting there in the #1 spot and what that means. And of course, nobody's paying he doesn't have to pay for anybody to click on here. So we've got your site here. One of the biggest, up there in the biggest is content. So that would mean the words that you've got on your front page. Now your website, I kind of looked through it, and you do have a fair bit of content, a lot of pages, a lot of words going on. It's the home page that's going to have the most weight when it comes to your rankings. And so if we go just home page alone, not a whole pile of content on your home page. Google likes to see at least 1,000 to 1,500 words, depending. And the nice thing about content is it's an easy thing usually to beat out your competitors. But we can look at this home page and you can see there's, compared to yours, a fair bit more on the content, but still very easy to beat that. So that's sort of what our eyes can see. And then what's going on behind the scene as far as factors is something called backlinks, right? Backlinks, to try to explain it in simplest terms, the internet's a big popularity contest. So what a backlink can be considered, when a site links to yours, is like a vote to you, right? So in this case, your website has 31 other websites on the internet that are linking to you. So let's say 31 votes. Now, when we're talking about this, it's not always sheer numbers. It's also, quality. So is it relevant to what it is that you guys do? Is it coming from an authoritative site and not just a spammy site? So those things figure into it as well, in the weight that it's carrying to push you up the search engines. But this is what you guys have got going on. 31 domains are linking to you, giving you 133 backlinks. This, you're being found for 462 words, and it's telling us here that approximately last month 150 calls came from your site organically, bringing you this value. So if we compare it to that #1 ranking site, they don't have a whole pile more of the referring domains, again, weight, authority, etc., being found for about the same number of words, but you can see it brought a heck of a lot more traffic. So it's that homepage makes a huge big difference. So that's the kind of stuff I wanted to just share with you here, so you can know that there's things that you can put towards a marketing budget to change. I offer all of these things and more. When we had this went into the madness that we've gone into in the last little while here, I reached out and found some companies to partner with. So I'll just quickly go over that in case you may be interested, or there's somebody that you know that might be interested. Came across a great company that helps with business loans, and it's just a simple here 9 questions if it was a startup, 6 questions if it's an existing business to get equipment or just working capital, whatever you might want, and it doesn't hurt your credit score at all to just see if you might qualify. Another one here for credit repair, which has a money back guarantee if they don't improve your credit within the first month or two. And then this is the big one now. I don't know if you guys qualify. I didn't, bug you during your day to see if there's how many employees, et cetera, but there's really only these requirements, is that there's 5 full-time employees. I would imagine with a bunch of chiropractors, who knows how you've got your business structured, but in case this does, catch anybody's eye and you would qualify, it's definitely worth the 5 questions just to find out. It's tax incentives and rebates, with things that the government isn't, and these are state and federal, things that they're not exactly advertising because they don't want to have to give up the money if they don't have to. But the qualifications are that you paid $50,000 in taxes over the last 3 years, not each year, 3 years, and the 5 employees. And I have heard actually that there is a bit of bend sometimes with the number of employees. So as I said, it's something that's definitely worth checking out. I don't know if you guys use promotional products. I've got those available. And if you were, looking at wanting to spruce up or update, do anything with your website, as I said, you do have a lot of content. I just wonder if it's just, just going based on what your homepage looks like, if people even know to get to it, if it might be able to be put in a better manner to get people looking at that kind of stuff. But once again, my name is Marcy. My business is Grow&Gain, and I'm going to send this off to you. I'll follow up to make sure that you did in fact receive it. Thank you.